Okay, welcome once again to Postify Apartments. Without wasting much time in this video, I'm going to present you 15 living room designs ideas for boys or men living alone. Remember to subscribe and like this video. Let's get it started. First of all is the media wall, and we are going to dark academia. Mount your TV on a deep charcoal or dark navy accent wall. Flank it with low floating shelves holding your game console, a soundbar, and a few hand-cover books. Add warm LED strip right behind the TV panel. Not neon, not colorful, just soft warm amber. This setup costs under $200 extra if you already have a TV, and it transforms the entire room's energy. The coffee table is the anchor of your living room. Most guys either skip it entirely or put down a cheap glass table that collects fingerprints. So here, go industrial instead. A solid wood slab top with raw steel pipe legs, or a reclaimed wood table with metal hairpin legs. And on top, you can put a small round tray with one matte black candle or a TV remote. You can do this by yourself for under $80 with pipe fittings and a wood slab from hardware store. Bookshelves are not just for reading, guys. A well-curated shelf tells any visitor exactly the kind of person you are. Get a floor-to-ceiling modular shelf or a long floating wall shelf, and don't stuff it with everything you own. You can just pick a theme, like business books mixed with framed black and white photo and a few decorative objects. Also, you can color coordinate your books if possible. It is a small detail that makes a massive difference. Negative space is the difference between a shelf that looks designed and one that looks chaotic. Lighting is the single most underrated design tool in any room. Bad lighting can ruin a $5,000 setup, and good lighting can make a $500 room look like a magazine shot. Here you can use the 3-layer rule, like ambient lighting from the ceiling, task light from a floor lamp or desk lamp, and accent light from LED strips or small table lamps. Then you can add a Philips Hue smart bulb or a similar smart light system so that you can be able to dim your room with your phone from movie night or a game mode, which is both practical and impressive. A rug defines the space in a room. Without one, a living room feels unfinished, like furniture floating on a floor. For a bachelor apartment, go with a large low pile rug. It should be big enough that at least the front legs of every piece of furniture sits on it. You can choose geometric patterns in black, gray, navy, dark green, or a solid dark charcoal. If you love gaming or working at home, then your setup does not have to look like a teenager's bedroom. A properly designed gaming corner can elevate your entire apartment's look. Start with a dedicated corner. Use a black or dark walnut floating desk at sitting height. Keep one large curved monitor if you can afford. Get a beautiful gaming chair in a black or dark gray. Hide your cable management. Add a small pegboard above the desk for the headphones and controllers. Then your place will look like a command center instead of a mess. Bare walls are the #1 sign of an unfinished apartment, but random posters are worse than nothing. So try to invest in a proper gallery wall. You don't need expensive art. You can just print high contrast black and white photograph, abstract geometric prints, or motivational typograph frames from IKEA or Amazon. Then choose the most particular layout, like 3 frames in a horizontal line above the sofa or a structured 5-frame grid. And just this one change can make any room look instantly more grown up. Every room needs a secondary sitting piece, and the velvet accent chair is the most underused upgrade in a bachelor's apartment. A deep green, navy occasional chair in a corner adds texture, color, and a completely different feel from a sofa. You can pair it with a small side table and a floor lamp. Suddenly, you have a reading and a conversation corner plus a room that has personality. You can find quality velvet accent chairs for $150 to $300 on Wayfair, Amazon or Facebook Marketplace. It is one of the highest impact, lowest cost additions you can make. If you want your apartment to feel architecturally significant without full renovation, textured wall panels are the answer. You have a few options: peel and stick concrete look panels, foam 3D wall tiles painted in a flat gray, or actual Venetian plaster paint applied with a wide spatula. Any of these cost under $100 to $200 for a standard accent wall. And the best wall for this treatment is the wall directly behind your sofa or the wall your TV is on. Combined with the good lighting, it feels like an architect designed your space. Plants are one of the few decorative elements that are literally alive, and they make a room feel like home, not just a showroom. So for the guys who don't want to maintain a garden, just stick to 3 varieties. A snake plant, nearly impossible to kill, looks architectural. A double Z plant thrives on neglect, gloss dark leaves, and fiddle leaf fig or monstera for a bigger statement. Put them in a matte black, terracotta or concrete looking pots, group them in a corner near natural light. This plant cluster takes up a minimal floor space but adds enormous visual life to the room, and it is the one thing your apartment will have that no online shopping experience can replicate. This is the one decoration that immediately tells the guest what kind of host you are. A bar cut doesn't require a large space or large budget. A 2-tier metal or dark walnut rolling bar cut with a few quality bottles. Position it against a wall or in a corner. It doubles as functional object and decorative one. This is the definition of intentional bachelor apartment design. Everything in your space should work and look good at the same time. Most apartments comes with a basic ceiling light that looks like it belongs in a university cafeteria. So replacing it is one of the cheapest and highest impact upgrades you can make. So look for a Sputnik chandelier in matte black or brushed gold. These have multiple arms extending outward with a small bulb, or go with a cluster pendant light for more minimal look. Both are available for $60 to $150 online. But if you can't replace the fixture because you're renting, try a plug-in pendant light. It hangs from the ceiling hook and plugs into the wall. Same visual impact, makes your room look like it was professionally designed. This is one of the most powerful designs any guy can make. Pick one color and build the entire room around it. Like all shades of gray, light gray walls, medium gray sofa, dark charcoal rug, near black accent in frames and hardware. The entire room reads as cohesive and intentional without you needing a single interior design class. But if a gray feels so cold, you can go with tone like cream walls, tan sofa brown leather chair, deep terracotta or rusty accent. The key principle here is to tie everything together. So here you're going to replace a standard TV stand with a wall-mounted floating media console, and the mount is going to be about 24 inches from the floor because you'll be watching from a seated position. Then you can run a cable management laser way down the wall, or you can have an electrician put the outlet behind the wall. And the space beneath the floating console, between it and the floor, is what creates the visual airness that makes the wall look more expensive. It is $150 to $300 upgrade that changes the entire feel of your main wall. And the final idea is what most guys completely ignore it: the curtains. Trust me, nothing makes a room feel taller, more expensive, or more finished than floor-to-ceiling curtains hung close to the ceiling. Even if your window is not that tall, the trick is mount the curtain rod just 4 to 6 inches below your ceiling and let the curtains fall all the way to the floor. Your window will appear double its actual size. For a bachelor apartment, dark linen curtains in a charcoal or deep olive This single upgrade makes any living room feels bigger, taller and more intentional design than almost anything else on this list. And thus is your 15-idea blueprint for turning your living room into a space that reflects who you are without any excuses. If you find this video very informative, please consider to like, share to others, subscribe, and turn on notification for more beautiful contents like this. See you another time.